Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a day filled with purpose and clarity. Before we dive into the deep psychology of human connection today, I want to take a moment to ask, how are you really doing? In a world that is becoming increasingly digital, we are losing the art of physical touch. We are starving for connection. Today, we are going to fix that. We are going to talk about something that seems simple but is actually the most powerful tool in your arsenal of attraction: the hug. But not just any hug. I am going to teach you how to hug a woman in a way that rewires how she sees you, turning a simple greeting into a moment of pure, magnetic desire. You see, most men get this wrong. They rush it, they make it awkward, or worse, they make it feel platonic. If you have ever hugged a woman you liked and felt her stiffen up or felt like you were just hugging your sister, you missed the hidden psychological cues. If you are ready to learn the secrets that 99% of men ignore, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button. It helps us get this message to men who need to hear it. Let's aim for 5,000 likes on this video because this knowledge changes lives. Think about the last time you hugged someone. Did it feel electric or did it feel hollow? The difference isn't magic, it is biology. When you hug a woman correctly, you trigger the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. But you have to do 4 specific things to unlock that chemical reaction. If you miss one, you're just a friend. If you nail all 4, you become a necessity. We are going to break this down with the precision of a surgeon. This isn't about being creepy or overly aggressive. It is about containment. It is about making her feel so safe, yet so energized in your arms, that pulling away feels like a loss. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have those notifications turned on. You do not want to miss the psychology breakdowns we have coming up next week. Now let's get into the first psychological trigger. Let's talk about the first crucial element. This is the approach and the anchor. Most men fail before they even make contact. They telegraph uncertainty. They hesitate. When you hesitate, you signal to her primitive brain that you are not safe or you are not confident. A woman's attraction is deeply rooted in her sense of safety. If you are nervous, she becomes nervous. So the first thing you must do is establish the anchor. When you move in for the hug, your body language must be open, but your intention must be decisive. You are not asking for a hug, you are offering one. There is a massive difference. When you wrap your arms around her, you need to pay attention to your hand placement. This is where the friend zone happens. If you pat her on the back, that rhythmic thump, 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 you are instantly signaling buddy. You are signaling mom. Do not pat. Never pat. Instead, you want to use stillness and pressure. Place your dominant hand firmly on the small of her back, the area just above her hips. This is a vulnerable area. By placing your hand there with firm, static pressure, you are communicating stability. You are grounding her. Your other hand should go higher, perhaps between her shoulder blades or gently on the back of her neck, depending on your level of intimacy. This creates a diagonal tension across her spine that feels incredibly protective. You are creating a container. You are essentially saying, I have you. You are safe here. Psychologically, this stillness calms her nervous system. In a world of chaos, you become the rock. She can feel the difference between a man who is nervous, fidgety hands, and a man who is sure of himself, still heavy hands. Before we move to the second step, quickly comment down below. Have you ever felt awkward hugging someone you liked? Write yes or no. Let's see how common this is. Now let's layer in the second aspect of this part. Torso alignment. Many men do the A-frame hug. They lean forward, shoulders touching, but their hips are 2 feet apart. This signals fear of intimacy. It signals that you are hiding your masculinity. If you want her to want you, you must close the gap. Your chest should meet hers, and crucially, you shouldn't be afraid of slight lower body contact. I'm not saying grind on her, that's inappropriate. I'm saying stand tall and let your bodies align naturally. This full frontal contact maximizes surface area, which maximizes heat transfer. That heat signals comfort and arousal. When you align your torso with hers, you are non-verbally communicating that you accept her fully and that you are not intimidated by her presence. This level of confidence is rare. Most men are shrinking away. You are stepping in. Now that you have the anchor and the alignment, we move to the third thing, and this is the most scientifically significant part of the equation. This is the duration and the breath. Science tells us that the average hug lasts about 3 seconds. A 3-second hug is a greeting. It releases almost no chemicals. To trigger attraction and deep bonding, you need to push past the socially acceptable time limit. You need to aim for the 20-second mark, or at least significantly longer than she expects. Now, I know what you're thinking. Won't that be awkward? Not if you do it right. When you hold her, do not let go immediately. Hold the embrace. What happens is, after about 6 or 7 seconds, her brain switches gears. The initial hello phase ends and the connection phase begins. This is when oxytocin starts to flood her system. This hormone lowers her cortisol stress levels and increases her trust in you. But here is the pro tip that takes this from long hug to seductive moment. Sync your breathing. When you are holding her, take a deep, audible breath in and exhale slowly. Relax your shoulders as you exhale. Due to a psychological phenomenon called mirroring and co-regulation, she will unconsciously copy you. She will take a deep breath and relax into you. When she relaxes, she melts against you. She is no longer holding herself up. She is letting you hold her. That surrender is the key to attraction. She feels feminine, small, and protected in your masculine presence. While you are holding her, you are not speaking. You are letting the silence do the work. In that silence, her mind starts to race in a good way. She starts wondering, why does this feel so good? Why don't I want to let go? If you are finding value in this, if you want to learn more about nonverbal dominance and psychology, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of high-value men here, and I want you to be a part of it. Click that red button. Also, consider the scent. While you are in this close proximity, she is smelling you. Scent is the strongest link to memory. If you smell good, clean, perhaps a subtle cologne, and you are holding her for that extended duration, you are imprinting yourself onto her memory. Later that night, when she is alone, she will remember that smell and that feeling of safety. You are haunting her thoughts in the best possible way. So, thing number 3 is extend the time and sync the breath. Make it a sanctuary, not just a handshake. We have established the hold, the pressure, and the time. Now we must discuss how to end it. This is thing number 4, the pull away and the triangle gaze. How you separate is just as critical as how you embrace. Most men nervously pat the back, say, "Good to see you," and dart their eyes away. This breaks the spell. It destroys all the tension you just built. You must be the one to control the release, but you do it slowly. As you pull your body back, do not let go of her completely. Keep your hands on her arms or her waist, or hold her hands for a moment as you step back. You want to create a sensation of stickiness, like you are physically reluctant to separate. And as you pull back, you must not look at the floor. You must not look at the environment. You must look directly into her eyes. This is where you use the triangle gaze. Look at her left eye, then her right eye, then drop your gaze down to her lips, and then back up to her eyes. Do this slowly. This is a universal signal of desire. It tells her subconscious, I am looking at you, I see you, and I want you. Combine this with a genuine slow smile. Not a nervous grin, but a smirk that says, I enjoyed that. This moment, the separation, is where the sexual tension spikes, because you have just given her a massive dose of oxytocin, comfort, and now you are adding a spike of dopamine, desire, by looking at her lips. You are mixing safety with danger. That specific cocktail is what creates obsession. If she looks down and smiles, or bites her lip, or touches her hair immediately after you let go, congratulations. You have successfully bypassed her logical defenses and triggered a raw emotional response. Let's pause for a second. If you have ever noticed a woman doing these signs, looking down, playing with hair after a hug, let me know in the comments. Right, I've seen the signs. It's important to recognize these victories. Remember, the goal here isn't to be manipulative. It is to be intentional. Women crave intentionality. They are tired of men who are passive and unsure. By hugging with purpose, breathing with calmness, and looking with desire, you distinguish yourself from every other man she has met this month. To summarize, gentlemen, attraction is not about pickup lines. It is about how you make her feel in her body when she is around you. We covered the 4 pillars today. The anchor, using stillness and firm pressure, avoiding the friend pat. The alignment, full torso contact to show confidence. The breath and duration, passing the 20-second mark and co-regulating her nervous system. The release, creating stickiness and using the triangle gaze to spark desire. Implement these next time you see her. Don't overthink it, just be present. Be the mountain she can lean on. You will see the change in her eyes immediately. She will linger. She will want to be closer. She will want you more. Thank you so much for investing your time with me today. It shows you are dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself. If this video helped you, please destroy that like button. It really helps the algorithm. Share this video with a friend who needs to step up his game. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into female psychology. Until next time, stay strong, stay confident, and trust the process. Goodbye.